Week 6 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the veteran Zach Ertz. He was historic a week ago, surpassing Shannon Sharp's 2002 mark of 214 yards by a tight end. It's the Cards and the Rams, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their fifth-year quarterback, two-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball player.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Murray now. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. Zach Ertz has it complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
Touchdown number 7 on the... Stafford on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup. Still going inside the 20.
Okay, Cooper Kupp's the problem.
Cooper Kupp halfway to 100. Now Murray off play action. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Murray. Out to his left. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Murray going to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Being chased out left. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation. But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Throw ends on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Down that's close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team.
Dude, my offensive line can't block for shit.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
It's a run.
Now the 4th year man, it's Cam Akers. That's Zayvon Collins into the backfield with ease and making the stick.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. Now loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Dude, I can't wait for that guy to retire.
Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Prater's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a...
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Buddha!
With a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wanted.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Rondale Moore, 34 yards. And the Cardinals are able to... On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. On the counter, this is Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Strong effort by Cameron Thomas to get there and stop him before he could even get to the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, look at this Arizona defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively.
Number 29 almost had his pick.
You're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Greg George deep for Arizona. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. 1st down, Murray. Hurts over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Murray now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Cardinals are a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner.
Damn it.
Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
That's running out of steam, and it won't.
Oh, he almost had it.
No good, and the lead will hold at 10. Well, he does have a good leg, I'll give him that, but not that good.
Not by a long shot.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And here's Matt Ariza now. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Under pressure, they got him again. Here's 3rd and 9. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So
Punted.
trying to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. On 4th down, the Cards call on Matt Hawk to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
After 17-7 the score. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Going up top for Cup. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
How can Cooper Cup catch all those?
Cooper Cup, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams had got it back to within a score. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead's down.
Yeah, I have to score
17-14.
and stop him and score
Now
again.
after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick
Feel
it
comfortable.
away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Again, it's Taylor. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
20. He will have the first down and a bit more. Touchdown. Zach Ertz.
Stop him and score again.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Bradley Chubb. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Let's go.
They'll start with a give to Taylor. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. To the right side, this is Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make 1 more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle here to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
Let's go, Michael Pittman.
Michael Pittman from 17 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start.
I mean, I do it too, but
get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field.
yeah, he's like the first receiver to hit over 100 yards in the
touchdowns here in half number one.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
It's a run, it's a run, it's a run, it's a run to the right, run to the right. Oh, no, it's pass.
Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete that.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Bradley Chubb able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect.
Oh, thank God I didn't mean to switch over to Buddha.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here comes Dortch on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right.
Oh, pity. That was intended for number 2 for Hollywood. Pittman had that.
Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right, and he'll get nothing out of that one. A final shot before half for Murray. Here's a diving catch right side, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater for the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Joe Mixon, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we'll stay in the AFC North and head over to Cleveland to check on the Browns. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Brock Purdy, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. In the first half, the Cardinals did what they always do, and that's rely on their quarterback, Kyler Murray. He's over 300 yards passing already, as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Stafford now to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Yeah, you did.
Take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more...
It's caught at the 10.
And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. Murray now on first down.
That nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Michael Pittman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cardinals have opened the lead up to 30.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
3rd and long. It's Stafford.
That is caught.
Cooper Kupp is really annoying.
Across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing again is Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
They're probably going to go for it.
Brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Murray now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Byron Young there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
You sack me, I'm going to throw a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cardinal. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And you can tell just by looking at...
Wait, what is Murray at? Yeah, I think it's time to put in the backup.
Defense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together, as that brings up another fourth down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Dobbs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
And he's brought down. Can't do it.
Josh Dobbs, idiot.
And a turnover on downs.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get on. Back now in Los Angeles. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before? This worked well that I can go to.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
Down the left sideline.
Levi!
It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and
Arizona standout. He went to college here, and I believe he is from here too. I remember it's correct. Good guy. Nice guy too.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
For as many sacks as
He's from
defense
Tucson.
has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
And
And they'll start with great field position.
Now here comes.
Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate.
All the
They're really
INTs.
dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches?
I'll be right back.
We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Dobbs to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to.
I'm starting to think this guy wasn't even worth
the Cardinals on 3rd down.
what we gave for
They
him.
converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. The toss here completed to Pittman. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Play action. Stafford. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 33 yards that time. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 3rd down and 6. Now Dobbs. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Dobbs throw into the hands of Pittman here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Come on.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Dobbs is throwing.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The football going back to the Rams now. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Here's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw, Stafford.
A short throw taken in by Long. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing is Stafford. And that will be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Arizona. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no